Well, hello, good morning. Welcome along, everyone. Welcome along to Hanna, Indiana with the FarmSim guy. It's been a couple of weeks since we've done a live stream on a Sunday morning. Of course, it would have been Logging League a couple of weeks ago, so it's nice to be back. Good to have you all here. Welcome along. Go through and have a quick look. Yos, hello, Pro Farmer. Good to see you. Chinook, morning, buddy. Nice to have you up. Rusty Money, how are you, my friend? How are you going? And if we just press that button and that button, we should be able to hear FSG as well. How are you, mate?
Hey, mate. How you doing?
Good, thank you. Good.
To see you.
Coming through loud and clear. Yeah. Virtually see you and physically hear you.
See you.
That's right. That's right.
Welcome, Argsy's chat. Hello. Nice to see you.
Yes. Yes, and likewise to yours. I'm just trying to fix something, but it's disappeared.
Tip of the stream. If you want to watch both streams, pull them both up and mute one of the audios and try and sync them up. Sometimes a little pause for 5 seconds to get them roughly where you want to. But what we say never makes sense anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's slightly out of sync. Oh, hang on a minute. They 100%. Can't hear you. Why can't Surround hear you? Don't hear Argsy. Right.
Can you hear me? I'll just keep talking until they can hear me.
I will fix this.
Hey, Bo, Nathan, how are you doing? Rusty, said hello to you, but nice to see you again, mate. Mrs. Professor, good morning, Tim. Nice to have you here as well. I haven't
pressed enough buttons.
And always the case, isn't it? Why can I not do
Indeed.
that? Ah, there we go.
Mrs. Professor's in my chat too.
Awesome, awesome.
Jan R, Pro Farmer DK, Mr. Mark Haythornthwaite, Saran is here, Aussie, FarmSim, Trey, Finish, Aussie. Oh.
all the normal names.
The usual suspects are here. Well, thank you, everybody. Realistic Farmers here too. Nice.
Beautiful.
Oh,
beautiful.
I'm going to get into that routine of now having to say hello to everybody. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. All in sundry. We'll cover it all off that way.
That'll do. Yep. That'll do. So, we've got quite a big harvest to do today, haven't we?
We have indeed. We've got the wheat down the road, so got the combines out, got grain carts, grain cart set up. We'll have to get another truck over in the background. Headers are already down at the field because they're a little bit pesky to drive around. We can't pull them behind these combines, but they're already down there. So going to jump in, put the combines on some course play, and you and I are going to run some carts and trucks and just chat for a couple of hours, really. Carts.
Exactly, yeah. We've not spoken to each other for a couple of weeks, so
no,
nice to have a catch up.
It is, and I was just saying before we started, this time in a week, I'll just about be on a flight to Auckland first and starting our big journey to the UK. The
road trip is happening. Can't wait, mate. It's going to be brilliant.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting. A little bit daunting with the travel and what I've got to do at work in the next week, but that's it.
Yeah.
Small sacrifice. Small sacrifice. Right. Which combine are you going to take?
Right.
It doesn't matter because we're putting them on auto drive. But you take. I know you like the one with the jewels on it. There you go.
I do like the jewels. Yes. I'll run this down. There we go.
FarmSim, how are you? Dylan Campbell, welcome along. Nice to see you both. So this is, we were saying as well, this is probably our penultimate episode on Hanna, isn't it? I think we might record a video later on, which might be our final visit here before heading off to pastures new.
Yeah, we've kind of, well, I'd like to think maybe after this harvest and selling up what we've got in the silos and maybe investing in the pigs will clear our £2 million debt or dollar debt, which we said we would do, and we'll go and find something else.
That's right.
To do. MRG's in the house. Even an MRG.
Hey, MRG. Realistic farmer over this side as well.
Mountain got released today.
I did see that.
Update.
Yep.
So we'll go and have a nosy at that later.
I think just driving along with the soybeans here that you planted the other day without me, and the corn, I think even if we added up the crops that we've got planted, I reckon we can make a good argument to the bank to be able to say there's enough assets floating around, enough commodities, pending a natural disaster which could wipe them all out. But
yeah, because we are very good at looking after our crops.
We are.
We are indeed. Oh, well spotted, yo-yo. Yes, I am wearing a new set of headphones.
Ooh, pretty. Now, I pulled up your stream and saw you had my hat on, so I've got your hat on.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
I can't wear my hat anymore. Stupid green screen.
you have to get a blue screen.
I know, I will, won't I? Evening, right. Tim Maslin, how are you?
Timmy's over there too. Doing the rounds. Now, as FSG said, actually, I didn't say it in my stream, but exclamation mark multi, and I have pinned it up the top, is the Lazy Goat dual stream, so you can watch from both perspectives.
Yeah, good point. I haven't done that. I did look at it before, and it's still there. Yeah,
the FBI located us and we need to move. That's right, Yoss. Our cover's blown. Right. Let's have a look. Do we have a saved course for this field? What field is it? Can't even remember the field number. 33. We're just going to
run the two combine tugs.
What do you want to do? How about we'll put 2 on course plan. If we can keep up, we could bring the 3rd one down and one of us could run it.
Yeah. That pipe on that other one is kind of rubbish.
That's right, for course play, yeah. Or at least for auto drive. It's alright when one of us is on it. But... Right, I'll create a course. 2 tools. One's called FSG, one's called Argsy. Start work on the headlands, field centres, put that on lands.
Of course, driven off with the other set of wheels attached to my header still. There we go.
How did you manage a day on here on your own?
It's a good question, and I don't know.
Alright, that looks
Many
juicy.
days I wonder how I dress myself. FarmSim's asking, had any thoughts on what map you'll be turning to after Hanna? We have an idea, don't we, Args?
We do. We have discussed
I think we'll keep it to ourselves for now. We don't want to spoil the excitement. And we might switch it up. You never know. Something else might appear that takes our fancy and we might change our minds. So...
Hang on, let's go first waypoint. That'll be better. Right, I've set up field 33 2 times 50-foot combines.
Right, let me find out. How's my audio chat? Is it too loud? First waypoint. Did you go left, yeah, Ox?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Ditch that course first. Click on course. There we go. Field 33.
Let's have a look at this one. We're actually hitting our yield potential and expected yields pretty much perfect. Well, it is perfect.
Oh, you'll have to copy that from your combine and come and drop it to mine. It's not sitting in full.
Hop out. Let's have a look.
It's perfect. Thank you, Realistic. Thank goodness I figured that part of my life out. Thanks, Tim. Can't be trusted with the machinery. Alex has to do it.
That's just getting to the first waypoint. That's what drove through that bit of crop.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Good stuff.
Right, we
better get some stuff down here, haven't we?
I'll take the pickup back just in case we want to bring that other header down.
Yeah, good call. In fact, I'll take this versatile. I'm going to fight over whether we want a Fent or a versatile. Thank you, Grimlock. How you doing? Nice to see you. Bearded Gamer, how are you, man? Nice to see you. It's been a while.
Likewise, popped up in my chat. It's nice to see you, mate.
Yeah. And David Dawson, nice to see you, mate. Great day to be on the farm. It sure is. Sure is. Saturday nights are fun, actually. It's a nice, relaxing stream on a Saturday night. Everybody seems to be very chilled on a Saturday. Well, Saturday morning for some of us. Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. Yep. Time travelers.
Evening, Waylon. How you doing? Nice to see you. Well, I have never heard the horn on that
Haven't
before.
you?
That's quite fun.
Oh.
It's about as good as the rest of it.
Yeah. This is a one-trick pony. I don't think we'll be using this pickup again either.
Realistic, would you do a series on Court Farms and am I getting early access? No, I'm not getting early access. Even though I did some signs for the farm. So when you do see the signs in the map, they are mine. I helped Oxy with those. But no, not getting early access. But Court Farms has been discussed, hasn't it, Args? I'm not going to give
It's an option, yep.
away any more than that, but
Yep.
it was discussed. Hey, Rusty Money, how's it going, bud? Actually, I haven't really spoken to Rusty much since his career change. How's the life in the world of farming going, Rusty?
Parts man Rusty.
Not Rusty Parts, man.
Not Rusty Parts, no.
Parts man.
Well, I don't know, he works at a case dealer, so they might be rusty.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, leave a lot of stuff out in the rain. Evening, Logan, Joseph, nice to see you. You go to the combines, Args. I'll go and get the rig.
Roger that.
Yeah, they're full already. Jeez, gonna be one of those afternoons.
It is.
Hey, have we got? I think we've still got the course set up.
We do still have a course set up for this one. Yep.
So we can run the truck. We could run 2 trucks actually.
Could put 2 trucks.
All right.
They'll park and they'll go across the crop to start with because we haven't cut out that end of the field. But
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll manually drive it down first, and then once they've done that first headland, we can throw them in.
Yep. Sounds good. But you're right. It's going to be one of those times.
Rusty gets his evenings at home. That's got to be worth its weight in gold, that, hasn't it? If you've ever been a shift worker, getting that routine is ace.
Brett Wells, hello. How you doing?
I am doing very well, Logan. Thank you.
The other thing I was
Have you
thinking.
had a play with the? Oh, go on.
Carry on. No, you go. What have I had to play with?
I was just going to ask you if you'd had a play with the Alpine, the
Not
forage and
at
hay
all.
and forage
No,
pack.
no, I have not.
No. Because you've not had time, or because you're not interested?
Definitely the time. Definitely the time, but
Yeah.
it didn't really grab me at all. I mean, I like some of the tech and the the leveling cabs and things like that, but
Yeah. They did some nice stuff. It's just
Yeah.
I'm a bit the same. It's so far removed from my style of play that it's.
Yeah.
But there was some good stuff in it.
Right, so I'm 60% full after emptying both of those out.
Okay. I'm going to bring the other truck down, I think.
Get out of the combines.
I'm stuck in a versatile.
Oh, there way, yeah.
You parked it with,
Parked it
a
so
shed
close.
you can't get out.
Yeah.
Wedged. You can relate to that. What is my favourite map on FS right now? Logan, good question. Oh, I don't know, actually. Ballyspring still. New version's great.
I'd have to say Chilliwack for me.
Oh, you're loving Chilliwack, aren't you?
It's
Yeah.
a lot of fun. It is a good fun map.
We were discussing the other day, weren't we? Just that sometimes you really enjoy putting a vid together because you're just loving playing the map.
Yeah, yep. Yep, I was actually flicking through some screenshots and I saw one of when I sort of first started and that farmyard had pretty much nothing in it. And I was looking at my new latest video with the big freestall and how much it's changed. It's kind of rewarding. It's kind of cool having done all that.
Well, it's a big undertaking as well with Maze Plus and everything. You've really kind of gone for it. This truck is out of fuel. Can't wait till Ballyspring comes out for console. I thought Ballyspring was out for console now.
No, it was a PC only. It's out on Mod Hub, but it's a PC only at the moment.
Ah, the PC version first. Yeah. They're still fixing stuff on that.
Yeah, because I did a double take after I saw some of your live stream the other day, and I think Mark mentioned it for a crossplay server.
Yeah.
Chinook saying UMRV, yeah, it's a great map too.
Yeah, love UMRV.
DJ's with Green Valley, both of them.
DJ's got another map in the works as well.
Has he?
Yeah, he told me at PAX he was working on something, so
nice.
Hopefully we'll see that.
I tell you what I'm looking forward to is Ola's next map, considering all the tools and things he's making for map making.
Yeah.
And if anyone caught his couple of little 5-minute videos yesterday with his map making tools he's made with Houdini, it's magic, literally.
It requires some time to look at the speed in that's going to cut out in the way of making maps is going to be unbelievable.
Oh. I think I was reading something within 10 minutes he had a height map, and then he spent 5 minutes putting curves down to make roads and 10 minutes painting textures and trees.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
So he did probably...
And it looks so it doesn't look automated either, it looks so natural.
Yeah, it's very organic, isn't it?
Yeah. FSG, have you thought about trying to do a mini-series on ranching, as in cattle or horses? I'm trying to persuade my daughter to sit with me and do a review of all the horse mods in FS22. Some days get it positive, and other days I get, I'm not doing that. Either or both.
I'll convince you when we're there.
I know you will. Yeah.
I'll convince you to do it on my channel.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear. Logan, do you know when Ballyspring's coming out on? I'm guessing you mean console. As with always, Logan, there are never dates. It will be out when Giants finish testing it.
Right, did you bring both trucks down?
Yes, they're parked back to back.
Oh, they are too. Couldn't quite see them. Couldn't see the second one. Came in hot and decided to crash into them.
Glengar boy is in the house.
Oh, good thing I don't have a crash counter.
Glengar, how you doing, mate? Congratulations on getting Ballyspring into Mod Hub. I know you guys have worked super hard on that. Hopefully console soon. You know it, Derek. 12 years old, going on about 18.
I always thought it'd be different between girls and boys, but my 12-year-old boy sounds much the same.
Oh, no question. When you're over here, you won't miss the boys, because my two will, even though they're half a world away, will probably behave exactly the same.
Probably.
Good evening to you too, Derek. Nice to see you. Get my 1 gig internet line put in tomorrow, Arks. I'm pulling all the stops out for your
honestly.
visit.
Honestly. I've never seen someone use someone's visit as an excuse to get a whole lot of new stuff for themselves, as much as I have you.
These new headphones were because Argsy's coming. Mrs. FSG's just like, uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Is he taking them home with him?
Yeah. No, just for you to use.
Yeah.
Imagine the import duties you'd have to pay if you rocked up with all the stuff I've just...
That's true. It's true. I suppose Mrs.
Yes, Argsy's got 1 gig internet. I'm sorry.
Mrs. Argsy's getting a whole lot of bottles of wine, is she?
Oh yeah, don't worry, that's sorted. That is sorted. Somebody's knocking on the door. Somebody's listening.
It's probably your daughter coming in to say, I'm not doing that damn video.
Either that or Mrs. FSG going, I knew you weren't buying that stuff for us. So, I tell you what though, Args, new computer. It used to take an hour to render a 20-25 minute vid.
Yep.
I did one in 11 minutes.
Wow. It's rapid.
Yes. Got no excuse now, and I can edit, or I can leave something rendering while I'm playing the game. I don't have to stop doing everything, which is quite nice.
It's handy, eh?
Tyler, can we expect an FSG Argsy vlog? It would be criminal not to, right?
Would be. There'll be some vlogging. There'll be well, hopefully we'll get a live stream done at some point.
Yes. Yeah, we'll try and fit a live stream in. We will also, we'll maybe film a bit of us. I'm going to show Args a bit of Edinburgh and Scotland. And obviously FarmCon as well.
Trio Gaming, hello, how are you? And Pro Farmer, welcome back to the team, mate. Nice to have your membership, thank you. Rusty Money enjoying Black River. That's one of the, is that one of the T-Bone and those guys? Is that Shanty Boys maps? I think it is.
Realistic Farmer, when do you think the next DLC, when do you think the next DLC, I think they'll announce it at FarmCon.
Well, we already know that they're going to show us the new map at FarmCon, and there's one more DLC before that too, isn't there? One more, two more?
Yeah.
2 more DLCs.
2 more, and then the big one probably on the anniversary of the game, yeah. So yeah, I think we'll get quite a lot of info at FarmCon.
Black Rivers by 002. Okay.
I think this might be my favourite field.
Of the ones we work in?
Yeah, I think so.
Hmm.
Just like the shape of it. And those big dips in the middle of it.
Hmm. Yeah, there's that big bank you go down. It's kind of cool.
Trying to work out how long these trees go before. Quite a long way.
You're channeling your inner train.
Yeah. I've gone off the rails.
We knew that.
Yeah, it's nothing new there.
No.
Have you got these doing 2 headlands or just these?
2 headlands. 2 headlands.
Oh, so 4
passes.
total.
Yeah. So they'll go around once more.
Nice.
Floyd is saying good morning. Good morning, Floyd.
Morning, Floyd.
There you go. You got good morning from Argsy and FSG today, mate.
Stereo. FarmSim, are you running your new PC now? It's up and running, and I'm editing on it. I just haven't set up the streaming and the recording from it yet.
Right.
As of few little bugs and things to plug in.
I'll leave that one. I'll go and catch this front one before it gets full.
New Zealand, Glengar boy. Argsy. He said Glengar asked if you were an Aussie.
Common mistake. Common mistake. They're our poor cousins.
Yeah, yeah.
Those trucks are gonna. Yeah, those trucks might just be in the way, but the front one will be full.
To the English.
Oh, you guys are the same though, aren't you? Or you are English.
I am English.
Ah. Typical.
Damn it, I knew it. Have you got space?
What for? Yeah. Oh, I thought you'd gone to unload, but you were trying to get in front of those trees.
No, I was hoping. Yeah, I was hoping it was going to be done before the trees. Right, I'll take this. I'll take this truck back then. And then hopefully by the time we get back, they will have opened up so we can stick them on horseplay.
Yes.
11 minutes to render video is insane, and I am delighted.
It was a 60-second short, but yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah, yeah. With loads of filters on it.
Hey, John Petrie, hello. Mark Thor's here. Hello, Mark. Nice to see you as well.
Mrs. FSG comes in with a refreshment.
Nice.
Just practicing for when you're here, Args. Right, will all this fit in here? Nope. Rebaling straw, Ronald. The rat's eating all the... destroying the strings.
Hey, Mark, how you doing? Nismo, hello. What happened to me on Wednesday night? Wednesday night we were out for a fundraiser for my son's football tour later in the year. And by the time we got home from that, I was exhausted, and it was already after I would have started streaming, so...
How much you got to raise, Ox?
It's for the two of us to go, it's 5,000 New Zealand dollars for a week in Australia.
Okay, what's that? That's...
about 50% a year at the moment.
1,500?
Yeah, I think we're about 50... I think we're about
50%,
2 to 1. I think we're about 2 to 1 at the moment.
Is it 2 to 1? Jeez.
I think so.
3 to 1.
Nah, it hasn't been 3 to 1 for a long time.
No, because we're on our knees as an economy.
No politics, please. I think it's around there.
So you fundraise for the two of you, do you?
Well, it's...
Or you do it as a group?
We're doing it as a group, so it'll go... Yeah, it'll go down as like, sorry. It's just kind of trying to find what it was. Why can't I find pound? What am I trying to say? How are we fundraising? Yeah, so it's $5,000. So because we're taking, every child has to go with a caregiver.
Yeah.
So because of that, it's just easier to just say here's your total bill, but it'll come off. I mean, effectively, it'll come off what the kids pay, I suppose. But as parents are paying for themselves, it's just kind of a fixed figure. But we're doing a quiz night. It's going to be our big fundraiser in a month or so. Right.
Nearly got taken out by a car.
So they're going to spend, we're over there for a week. We spend 2 days playing futsal, have a day off, and then spend 3 days at a football tournament.
Nice.
And the other day, each end is travel and half days. Doing things.
Jayhawk, I was on the right side of the road. The car nearly took me out. I had to pull out for the turn, but I was on the right. I was driving on the right side of the road. My biggest problem is getting in my car in real life and trying to remember which side to drive on, because I spent so much time on the right in game.
I've struggled playing on the Oaks, making sure I go on the right side of the road because I've spent so much time on US maps. Hey Ronald, nipping in from FSG's chat, thank you for jumping over.
I'm gonna switch this on from here, Args, and see if it makes it back to you.
Yep, yeah, I'm just driving in with the other truck anyhow because it is chocker.
Is that full as well?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. That's the only problem with those big auger wagons, isn't it? You fill a truck in literally one auger wagon.
Yeah.
Right, let's see. If I fire this up. Field 33, grain cart, wait, grain cart unload. Field 33, truck 1, there we go.
Try, is there a truck 2?
There is.
Try truck 2, because I think when I first set that course up last time I had it around the wrong way. Oh, you're going into the field as well. Where are you going?
Yeah, where's he going?
Oh,
he's doing a loop.
You might have been too far forward and it's picked up that course.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Just run over our nicely, freshly planted soybeans.
Try that one. Wheat.
There we go.
The other challenge might be that the seed hawks are in the way around the back. We'll have to check that when they come back next time.
Or I could just move the outside one.
We could. In fact, I'll do that. I'll start this truck from a course that's heading around the back. See what happens.
Hard to get the staff. Thanks, Glengo boy.
Ah, it's refueling.
I am drinking Innocent Gun, FarmSim, which I shall introduce Args to in a couple of weeks.
Sounds interesting. Will I lose my innocence drinking it?
Yes, amongst other things. Other drinks, that is, not other things.
Yeah, I know. Anyone who thought anything otherwise, get out of here.
Yeah. You're a disgrace.
Alright. Let's see what happens.
This could end up being quite fun with traffic, this.
I think previously we've actually turned the traffic off, haven't we?
We have.
Let's have a look. Oh no, we're good with the seed hawks by the looks of things. Ah, not quite. Very tail of the second one. Right. Funny story. Interesting fact for everyone. Do you know we've played this whole series without superstring? Because we've never updated EasyDev.
Yeah. Yeah, not through wanting not to.
Not through,
right?
Yeah.
Typically. Have you just turned it on?
Yeah, I just turned it on. Forgetting we didn't have it.
Combine is stopped right
Ooh.
on the load point. Ooh.
I think the load point's going to be just in the way as well, if I remember. For the second headland pass, won't it?
Possibly, actually, although, that said... No, I think we might be alright, Alex.
Might be alright? Okay. Right.
He was just sitting behind the... Who's sitting behind the combo? Oh yeah, the turn might be a little bit of a challenge. We shall see. Mark Taylor, no apology needed. Good to have you here.
Don't fill up with wheat. I told you to, but don't do that. Change our course. Alright, that looks better. Silo unload there. Build 33 truck 2 there. Right.
There we go.
Oh.
We are going to be running like madmen when these trucks are here.
Still haven't got it right the way.
Sim Reaper says hello, Args.
Hello, Sim Reaper. If that one there. Right. There we go.
I'm doing good, thank you, Mark. Thanks for asking.
My truck's going to do the same as yours because I'd made a mistake too. Alright. I think we're sorted.
Good stuff. Well, I think you might get down here at perfect timing because I'm gonna fill this first truck.
Again, wow.
Straight away. Both combines were waiting when I got back.
That's why you got yourself a new Toyota Hilux GR. Nice. Chinook just brought a new Kia Stinger. You guys aren't doing much for slowing down our economy like we're meant to be. Reducing inflation by spending money like that. Hey Thomas, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Enjoying the Oak series, FarmSim. I'm having fun on that one. I think we're a little bit more organised now.
Yeah, I have to say, Args, that's been really good first couple of episodes.
Yeah.
It's a totally different pace, isn't it?
It is. It's a whole lot different.
Just because of the long months.
Hmm. Yep.
Although that said, you were rushing like a madman last episode too.
Oh, but I was, yeah, that was through no fault but my own. But I think we're a little bit more sorted now, which is good. Alright, I put it on the other truck course, and now we're gonna have... Alright, I'll leave that there. Yeah, I'm a little bit more organised now, so I think we've done all our work for this month at the moment, which is good.
Good.
And then you're gonna have that case of it'll slow down a little bit because there's nothing to do, or...
Yeah, be a bit ad hoc with the episodes, I guess. Cause
yeah, a little bit, but I'm sure there'll be something. But these not things like contracts to do to fill in the time in the months between and whatnot. But
yeah,
we've got some ideas. We might do some little featurettes on the other farms or something, just show what they're doing, and yeah, I'll figure it out. Might be a good time to be out of the country for a couple of weeks and leave it in someone else's hands as well.
Grain farming maps or cattle farming? In what context, MRG? Argsy's server? It's a bit of both, isn't it, Args?
Yeah, yep. Bit of
Some
both.
people have got animals. Have you got animal facilities?
I do, yep.
Oh, which do I?
Yep.
Oh, MRG saying which do I prefer? If I'm lazy, arable, so grain stuff.
Are
But
you full?
yeah.
Okay.
I do like animals too when I get into it. It's a different way of playing, isn't it? Well, you're playing animals big on Chilliwack. Everything you're doing is about the animals on Chilliwack, isn't even though you're doing a lot of
pretty much
field work.
Yep.
Just to get enough food, right?
Yeah, it is at the moment. And we still have, like, I'm doing one arable field just as a additional income. Well, it's, I mean, and often, well, actually I'm not, because I'm doing it as straw, so I can use the straw for the TMO mix. But it is, you know, you're right, it is all basically to keep the animals happy, so, you know, choosing wheat or oats or barley to get the straw rather than doing something like soybeans, which might earn some more.
That's right, yeah. Evening the Fisher. Why is the other truck folded up next to...
Go back and re-watch what I did. I might have clipped it with a tractor and grain cart.
Ah, right, nice.
I don't have gigabyte internet, so must have been some lag.
They're you set them up funny here, didn't you? You set them up.
The second truck's on a different course. It was going to number 2.
Top to tail.
Yeah.
Now, is he going to be in the way as I leave? He isn't.
I hope not. I did have a look at the courses. I thought there was enough of a overlap. Nismo said to say hello to you, FSG, so...
Hello, Nismo. Nice to see you. Hey, Cranky's in the house. How is it, Cranky? Nice to see you, mate. I'm going to turn super strength off again. Don't like that big green hand. Don't want Margaret coming in here and telling us we're cheats. Glad to hear it, Cranky. Glad you're feeling better.
We talked about getting the other combine going, but I think these two are keeping us busy enough at the moment.
They are indeed.
Once they get into the lands, it might be a little bit different with the turns and things like that.
Yeah. Right. Truck 2 is in place. Which is good, because I still have grain left in my...
Let's have a look. Actually, 2 headland passes takes quite a big chunk of this field out, actually, when you look at it.
It really does, actually, yeah. And you're right, when the when we're doing the up and downs, you just don't seem to fill up as quickly.
In fact, what we could do, we could get the other combine down and do the little field on its own.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Nismo, nice to see you. The Fisher, I couldn't fully get into this map, mainly to do with no animal dealer. We made a lot of changes to this map early doors, didn't we, Args?
We did with the mainly around the grain dryer and things at the yard, but
that's right, yeah.
We came across the same thing when we went to get our pigs. We were like, we've got a truck, but we can't, no way to get them.
No animals.
Hey, dad joke, how you doing? Are we doing cattle farming or grain farming? This is predominantly grain farming on this map. Got a few pigs, a few hundred pigs.
They've been the easiest animals to look after ever.
They have
We've
been.
fed them once.
Yeah.
They don't eat a lot.
No, we've got the big feed mill for making pig food, and it's been very easy.
It has. You know what will help? We're not driving to the other end of the field to empty the combine.
That's true. That's very true. That's good timing though. I am full.
Nice. Much left in that combine, do you know? Could you see?
There won't be too much. Should be alright to get to the end of the corner.
Tail him for a bit.
So you got any more plans to head out on the farm again? Any more trips planned?
Yes. The farm with the quad track have said, why don't you come back at harvest in the summer?
Nice.
So I'll definitely do that.
What sort of combines do they
Getting
have?
adventurous now.
Yeah.
They had a class 790, I think.
That's right. Was that in the shed in your video? I can't remember now.
Yeah, in the first vid, yeah.
First vid,
that
yeah.
and the forage harvester together.
That's
were
right.
Both brand new. So we could. I'm starting to feel adventurous. I think I need. I need to run a tractor for a day somewhere.
Ooh.
Quite fancy doing that. We'll go for a bit of a tour around when we go down to my folks.
Cool.
I'm gonna have to stay there one night. You get regaled to by my dad with old farming stories. The slide projector will be out and everything.
Slide projector. I'll have to watch the Formula 1 qualifying, Bo. Alright. We've done really well actually, FSG, with scheduling things around when there's a good F1 qualifying I could watch at a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, Yoss has been super quiet, so he's clearly gone off to watch it as well. I know it's like, do you look at the schedule and go, right, let's do a live stream on it on an F1 quali night?
Oops, not the truck I was looking for.
Kagarino's there as well.
Stuck, yes, he is. Stuck behind that walker.
I was going to kind of keep an eye out for him because he's actually in the stand. Well, if for quality or for practice, he was in the stand at the bottom of the hairpin.
For the 5 minutes of free practice one.
Yeah.
With farce.
Maybe FarmSim, maybe a little bit of real life FSG in cab, hopefully without the number of crashes.
You got to go to the field days, Thomas. Nice. It's one thing I haven't done is gone to those field days. Catch you later, Bo. Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for hanging out. Bye, Floyd.
No F1 updates, please. I shall watch it after.
I will be resigned to watching a abridged YouTube highlights video of it all.
Fair enough, yeah. You're on a hard stop, aren't you? So,
yeah. Yep. Off to football.
Good evening, Joe, and happy birthday to your grandson.
Oh, nice. Happy birthday, Joe's grandson.
Glad he's still loving FarmSim.
Much space for us both down here.
Are you riding a truck?
I came down to sort the trucks out, but I'm bringing the combine back.
All right. Were they all right? Were they?
Your truck had got stuck on the auger by the seed and fertilizer bins. But other than that, they were happy. It's unloaded and it's on its way back.
Good. Hopefully, the combine will clear this little section before they come back, and then.
Well, it's just turning the corner in a second at the crossroads.
Well, it's gonna be touch and go. Although I think there's enough.
No, I changed it so it should be running the same course as the second truck as well. So they should be both on the same,
right, okay.
facing the same way now.
The other one's full down there. Damn it. There's no damaged cost slider in real life. That should be a t-shirt, shouldn't it? That was me happily riding along with the other combine, not realising the one behind was full. Should have bailed one of these arcs just for a bit of fun.
We should have. We did talk about it, and people have said before, why don't you, if you're needing $2 million, why not keep the straw? Well, technically, we couldn't borrow any of the equipment, but...
That's true, we don't have a bail, that's the problem. We'd end up spending money buying stuff to bail, and you'd definitely not get your return on it.
Very true.
Not for a few seasons
Very
anyway.
true. But for the variety. But maybe tonight when we record the episode, there might be a local dairy farmer who needs to buy some straw and he comes in and bales the big field over the road.
Yeah.
Maybe.
For a fee.
For a fee. That's, of course, we're not going to give it away.
Well, you'll be pleased to know, Args, I got very distracted with the sim rig this afternoon as well when I was
did you?
doing farm sim stuff, so
Nice.
I can confirm it's running well.
Good.
For your
Good.
arrival as well.
Good.
Mrs. Args is gonna
She'll
be very unhappy with me.
she'll jump in and have a go at that.
Here's a list of things that Argsy should buy.
Yeah, there's that. He really needs 2 PCs.
Well, as I said to Mrs. FSG the other day when she was like, why did you need another PC? The tax man would have taken the money if I didn't spend it on PC, so...
Not wrong.
I'd rather do that than what's happening here. Why is he stopped? Is he full again? No. Oh, you're in him.
No, I'm in the one over there. Well, I am in one, but not the one where you are.
Yeah, you're about to run into me.
Hey?
You're driving straight towards me.
I'm not anywhere with you.
Oh, what the hell? Ah, I know what's happening. He's doing his lands.
Oh, the one started on the lands. Yeah.
But he's decided to cut straight across in front of us.
You need a hand.
It was confusing me because he'd left a bit, but it's the last headland that he left.
Right. Just leave him turned off for a minute and let the other one catch up, or we're going to have a whole lot of zigzaggy, uneven lands anyhow. You look like you got that sorted. I'm just going to go drive a combine.
You're just going to do that by hand, are you?
Yeah.
Right, it's not that far ahead now, is it?
Shouldn't take too long. It's exactly how baby combines are made, Chinook.
I don't think I want to know what's happening.
I know the way the two were mating over there.
Oh, right, yeah. Christian Gaming, is this multiplayer? It is. But it's just Argsy and I's series that we've been running on multiplayer. Evening, Dad Joke, nice to see you. Thanks for dropping over. Go on, you've got to hit us with a dad joke with a name like that. Come on. What have you got?
They can't be as bad as FSGs.
Oh. I get to the point with my kids where they don't want to laugh because they're so bad, but they still do. Not sure if it's a sympathy laugh or what, but... Right, there we go. Is there only one truck here, Args?
Is that right?
On unload duty, or have we lost one?
May have lost it. Oh no, it's coming back down the road now.
Oh, good.
Yep, no, it's just about to turn at the intersection. You had me nervous there for a moment. I thought, I wonder what stopped that one. Oh, they're gonna. It needs to get turned before the other one gets here. Just. Have you played much FS23 yet?
Very little. Very little. I've got it on iPad.
Right.
But I do want to buy it for my Switch. My Switch.
Yep. Yeah, I was going to get a copy for the Switch before I head over, have it on the plane. But you know, my favourite thing that I've seen so far is the AI traffic will overtake you.
So yeah. Was it you that told me that? Somebody else has told me that. It might have been you. It might have been you. It's interesting that, isn't it? Because does that mean that they're testing potential future stuff for the PC and the console version of the game in the mobile version?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was wondering as well. It was quite funny watching it because it'd pull out to pass and then it'd be like, no, there's a car coming, so it'd stop and move over again. It's actually that. Yeah, it's quite clever. BDTD Toxic, do you have a list of placeables for my Canadian Cattle Farmer series? I haven't got a list as such at the moment, but if there was something you were curious about in particular, I can probably tell you where I found it. I do have every intention as well when I've finished that series to actually make that save game available and have a list of all the mods and everything like that. I thought it'd be a fun one for anyone who wanted to carry on playing.
Who parked their Fent there?
Dunno, sack him.
On his tea break.
Must be. You can drive it over here and unload this combine if you want.
Jayhawk. So, interestingly, he didn't tell me the actual numbers, but Kermit said to me in PAX that the mobile game far outsells the PC and console version of the game. And it's huge in South America and the Far East.
It's one of those funny things that I always remember. Like, you know, obviously mobile, everyone had mobile, right?
Yeah.
So are you better off selling 1 million copies of something at $10 a pop, at $50 a pop, say, or 10 million copies at $5 a pop?
I know, right?
But,
and I know, great, they were at 4 million sales of FS22 probably 12 months ago now, weren't they? So
yeah, well, when the Platinum came out, it was.
Yeah.
That was one of my quiz questions.
There's some weird courses going on here.
I think... I don't know. What's weird about them?
Yeah, Mark makes a good point. Depends on the percentage taken from the selling platform. So if you buy on Apple, Apple get really, really rich.
Yeah.
I watched Air last night. Have you seen it?
Oh, did you?
I'm not
No,
sure
I haven't yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's really good.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's on the list of things to do. In fact, what's that? Is that on Netflix? Netflix?
It's Prime, I think.
Prime.
Amazon Prime.
That's good.
But it could be different for you guys.
Yeah. I'll see if I can download it. It might be one to watch on the plane.
It's good. It's pretty short, but it's good. I never realised the impact it had on the whole athletes sponsored by companies thing.
Right.
It's absolutely totally revolutionary. Really good. And like the cast, it's like, oh crikey, they're in it. Oh wow, they're in it. Oh,
Right.
they're in it. It's just like literally a who's who of.
Yeah, yeah. Why, like, Nike was no one before then, were they? As a business.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, how much
made them.
one person changed that.
Completely made them. And they were like, nobody watches basketball, it's not a priority for us. And just one guy there.
I mean, it's, you know, I'm not gonna blow anyone's trumpets, but it's basically what you and I have done for G-Porter, really. I mean, they were no one before they, partnered with us, and now look at them.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're just-
Thrustmaster too.
Trustmaster, yeah.
Nobody had ever heard of them.
We're like the Michael Jordans of FarmSim.
Yeah.
To this day, I have not seen anyone get close to my bale stacking time. Still to this day.
I haven't given it a go yet. And actually, I've got a live stream with Toby on Monday.
Nice.
So I will be, and we're going to be running the bale stacking and the arena stuff
Yeah, cool.
with eye tracking software rolling. So
Ooh.
that could be fun.
Are you going to have a server set up and people can join?
Yeah, Kermit's setting it all up. So
Oh, nice.
it's through Giant.
Ah, cool.
So yeah.
Gosh, how's he got time to do that with FarmCon only 2 weeks away?
I know, right? Hey, chin up, lurking at the back there. Glove box now with Michael Jordan's bazillions. He's in NASCAR now too. He is, isn't he? Yeah. They say at the end of the film, and doesn't spoil the film. But he still makes $400 million a year from that deal that he signed.
No way.
Yep.
Wow. Because did you see they his basketball team missed out on the #1 draft pick in the NBA this year, and the player he's basically, I think he's a French teenager, like he's 19 or something, and he's just, they say he's going to be the next big thing, and obviously his team missed out on him. They reckon it devalued or didn't improve the value of his team by about $200 million just by one person.
Wow. Crazy, eh?
So, you know, 400 million a year off Nike, he's hardly missing out, is he?
Victor Wembanyama. He was the #1 draft pick, apparently.
Right.
Oh, at this bit of the field, if you hit it at this angle, you can actually see the header. You can see the amount of space under the header, which is why it's not going to pick it up.
Ah.
You need that flexi header.
Haven't even played with that yet.
No, neither have I.
With me going to FarmCon, you're able to get power to be a Quest version. What are you asking, Thomas? Not quite sure.
Would I go for a digital copy of FS23 or physical? I would probably get a digital one, Saran, to be honest. On Switch. I can't remember the last time I bought a physical game. My son likes to buy... My son has a thing for physical boxes.
Oh, Quest, right.
He has them all lined up on his shelf above his PC. But yeah, he still likes to buy a boxed version, if he can.
I still don't like that digital versions. I still don't like that digital versions cost the same as the boxed version, but they don't have to do any of the pressing, packaging, shipping. Yeah. And there's no bricks and mortar or anything like that.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
I understand why it's been discussed extensively around, you know, they don't want to devalue the bricks and mortar stores because it's still an outlet for them. Because they'd never compete. They still need to be able to sell other stuff as well. So
yeah,
it'll change.
Saran saying, just wondering, space-wise on... Yeah, I only play FS on Switch as well. Although Mario Kart's on there.
I think I've got a couple of Pokemon games have found their way onto mine, but
yeah,
I must say I do like having physical copies of games.
Undulations in the field, Derek. There's some really big dips in the field, just at a couple of points.
Actually, I can bring this. I'll bring this combine over and tidy it up once I'm done here.
Yeah.
You're keeping up with those now pretty well?
Yeah, doing all right here actually. So the header doesn't flex enough, Derek. You can see the contour of the ground. They do work in the other direction.
So you're talking about like the Quest and Meta, so you're talking about VR type stuff, Thomas. I think Giants have all said before about VR, they'd have to basically rebuild the game completely from the base up, the VR support.
I had to go on the PS5 VR headset.
Oh, did you?
Ago. But I was super impressed. It's really good. But they've only committed to making 4 games a year that are VR, like fully VR compatible. I think some of them you can give it a go. So, and it was heavy. Jeez, it was heavy.
Yeah, there's got to be some better ways to do things like that. It'll come.
Yeah, I think it's going to be waiting for nanotech, and you can stick a contact lens in, won't it?
Hmm.
I had the same conversation at work about the new Apple headset last week as well. Interface is genius, brilliant, but you still got to walk around with a stupid set of goggles on.
Like Google Glass, and that was a sort of ahead of its time, but still looks stupid.
Exactly. And the weird thing is as well, there's the whole kind of question about are you becoming too tech reliant? So it's like instead of watching a film with your partner cuddled up on your sofa, you're actually both wearing a set of goggles and not looking at each other, right? It's almost like a moral do you end up quandary.
Do you end up at different points in the movie or something like that?
Yeah. So there we go. We are running like clockwork here. I'll definitely get this field done, I think. What have we got? We've got 45 minutes left. I think we'll easily empty this one. It's amazing, isn't it, how long those headlands take, and then you're like halfway across the field before you...
Yeah. Did actually surprise me, and even on the oaks, just seeding grass, like you chew through so much seed on the headlands, thinking I've got nowhere near enough, and then you get into the up and down rows, and suddenly you've covered half the field and haven't had to fill up.
That's right. Have you had a look at FarmSim Briscoe's new map yet?
I have not yet, actually.
It's good. It's very good.
I haven't loaded it up.
You can definitely see he's learned some of the stuff he learned for the Oaks. He's carried forward and learned a bit more. And
yeah, right.
Really nicely done.
I was chatting to him about it the other day, and he was saying how much I was enjoying playing on the Oaks, and glad I had the opportunity to do it. And he said from what he's learned since then to now, he's kind of embarrassed of the Oaks in some respects. And he did say he was considering going back and rebuilding it, redoing bits of it, but.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a really good map.
That's a beautiful map.
For a first map. A first map. It's like seriously impressive.
Yeah, it is. I was hoping to do a little tour of his new one before I go away, but we'll see if I get time or not.
Yeah, I tried to record one earlier this week, but I kept getting distracted by other stuff, so I
building a new PC.
That was one of them. Yeah. You probably get it as well. Sometimes the kids just walk in asking you to do stuff, or this is broken, or mum wants you.
Oh yeah.
So you're like, oh, okay, fine. I guess I'm stopping recording this.
I don't actually get much time. They're normally in bed when I'm doing things because of where I'm set up. I don't have my own separate room, so. So for me, it's kind of I try and record it in the evenings if there's something, and then I can edit during the day because obviously I'm not quite so noise sensitive.
Yeah, you don't need the peace and quiet. Right. Super slick now. It's almost like we know what we're doing.
This happens every time we do a field though, doesn't it? Soldier on for quite a while, struggle to get the headlands open, feel like you're running around with your hand tied behind your back and just struggling, and then...
Yeah.
It's a little insight. This is normally when we actually start chatting and just chewing the fat while we're recording.
Yeah, we do, don't we? Yeah. Just make sure you get the odd shot in, get the odd montage shot. Oh, interesting, Mark. I'll check that out. Another big harvest, Ashley. Yes, indeed. Probably the last one as well. I've said too much. Go in cab.
It's almost got 1,000 litres just going around and picking up all the pieces in the corners and things.
Yeah, it doesn't take much, does it? Too far out now.
We're going to chew through this field easy. We're almost,
Yeah.
almost over to the little break in it. Is that one combine full, or is it just waiting for it to get...
Yeah, they seem to, when they turn and before they start, they seem to pause for a little bit.
Right.
I don't know if we've got a distance.
Oh, there we go.
really
Must be a
long on them.
distance or something, yeah.
We're well and truly keeping on top of this with with one auger wagon now.
You know, you're doing it easy. I might as well go again.
Yeah. William Baker's just opened up a Modelo. Very nice beer. I do like a Modelo. Nice and quiet in this versatile cab.
Alright, I think that is all the loose little bits done. Unless I've missed any more bits since I was there last.
No, I think they're good now once they're, like you said, it's just turns on the headlands and things like that.
Yeah, 1,250 litres from going around the outsides.
Not to be sniffed at, that, is it?
No, it's not. Where's that other combine going? Down that way.
Yeah, they seem to be... there's some interesting routes going on to prep themselves for the lands. Another row. Right, 86%. We'll unload at that.
Must say I had something profound I was going to ask you before, and now I can't remember what it was. Was that profound?
That profound.
That profound.
Patrick Murray, nice to see you. How are you?
We've got trucks queuing up, waiting now.
We're all over this, Args. All over this.
Professionals. Kids, don't try this at home. Right, let's go find the other grain cart over this way.
Just admiring then as I turn around to open the auger on this, how nice these Brent auger wagons are.
You find it interesting, like a lot of people, I don't know why I've noticed comments lately, people saying, oh, going back to FS19, we don't have the mods we've got or anything like that. You notice much of that lately?
It's madness.
I
I don't
know.
believe that for a second.
I don't either.
Unless it's like a specific mod that they really, really want. I think we've probably got everything that we had in 19 by now. There's the odd thing, right?
Absolutely.
Not that I can think of one right now, but I'm sure there's the odd
Oh,
thing.
look at me slide.
Oh, look at you. Drifting into me.
That's
Flint Hills. I miss Flint Hills.
That is incredibly profound.
MRG. FS22 is FS19, especially the visuals.
FS22 is better than FS19.
Yeah. find the way here. Yes, I miss Flint Hills. I love Flint Hills.
Ooh, that was turning too fast, and that's a big drift. I was actually,
Right.
it made me think about it, having No Creek Farms being released again.
Yeah,
made
that
me
was
think
nice.
about Flint Hills.
Oh, you got some nice comments on that as well.
Yeah, that was
That was a great series, though.
very nostalgic little trip. Had to bring.
Tempted to do one again?
To be honest, I've thought about it. I've thought about what's happened on the farm in the last 3 years while I haven't been there, or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Even if a one-off or a couple of live streams, or yeah, just. I always think that with series, do you want to go back and do another series? I always thought if Bull's Gap came back out or Flint Hills, what would you do? What would I do? Because much.
Oh, I lost you. Where's the FSG gone?
Hello, hello.
Hello, there we go. That's
Hello?
better. Might have been my internet just.
This is when it pops up.
There we go.
Argsy has gone offline.
No, we're alright. Your voice went all weird and disappeared for a minute, but I think you were going to make a big announcement that if Flint Hills ever came back, you were going to drop everything and do a video a week every day for a month.
I would like to do that.
It's hard. Even trying to, even the 5-minute farmer doing a 5-minute video, which is sort of 45 minutes to an hour of content of time recording.
Yeah,
was hard.
Trailer park. Well, trailer park. Your sheds were in. You had built-in sheds into it as well, didn't you? I'd love to do another Bull's Gap. Just got to find the appropriate map.
There's a map that the creator of Bull's Gap sort of showed up about a year ago, but it's gone quiet, hasn't it?
Yeah, he said he was going to release it, and then, but then you know,
real life
gets in the way, doesn't it? Quite a lot. Derek Smith says he misses the 5-minute farmer. It's interesting, isn't it? You think, oh, 5 minutes, that'll be easy to record, and then to try and match it so you've got like a decent end to a vid, and you know you get jobs in, but
oh yeah, some of the jobs just took ages. Like, why is this taking so long? I don't want it to take this long.
Adjusting your speed of your edit so you can fit it into 5 minutes.
I was a bit ambitious with Griffin because the fields were just set a little bit bigger. The Osada one, the first one I did, it was fantastic on, but I was actually thinking if it could, depending on field sizes, I think Court Farms has got lots of fields, so they're kind of small, so maybe it could be a good candidate for it.
Yeah, you've got good choices.
We'll see.
Patrick Murray, if you download an Autodrive course from the Autodrive guy, how do you get it into your game? What happens if you've done your own courses? It will if you've done your own courses, it will overwrite them. You basically copy the Autodrive config.xml into the specific game save. So if the game you want it in is save game 3, open up that folder in the farming simulator game files and just copy that autodrive.config file over. And next time you load the game, it should all be there. But yeah, it will overwrite your course. So if you want to keep your courses, copy that one out and give it a little name and save it on your desktop or something in case you want to go back to it.
I've never actually opened an Autodrive config XML to see what it looks like, but I wonder if it'd be possible to, I don't know if it identifies each node with a number or something. Oh goodness, turning tight again. But I did wonder if you could cut and paste the info from your own file into a existing config file and kind of merge them. Don't know. It's a question, not an answer.
Yeah, you could add them on at the end almost. Paul, right, how are you? Nice to see you.
Hey, Paul.
Oh, I'm going to get crashed into. Sorry, I'm sorry. That was a stupid place to stop. Oh, I see what's happening here. We're just...
You dancing with the combine?
Yeah. Because they're doing that little bit.
That little bit, yeah.
Driving around the edge.
Yep. Yeah, I got
Auto
what?
drive and courseplay are so... When you think about what they work out on their own, it
Hmm.
is so clever.
And, you know, much more advanced than they were in 19. In many ways. 19, you used to be able to create courses and it'd sit there and hang for 5 minutes waiting to program it, but certainly it's much more efficient in like 22. The one thing that I'd love to still see is the loader courses, front loader courses they had in 19.
Yeah, missed that, definitely. They were great. Because they put them in and then they took them out, didn't they?
I think so, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think it was just... I don't know if it was not... They couldn't master it or not, but I'd like to think that's probably in the works somewhere. Because the thought of having an automated unloader in a silage pit to fill a trailer to feed your animals, or, you know, do the whole TMR thing would be amazing, wouldn't it?
I was excited to see if it would work with Terrafarm. Just leave a big front loader just digging and being able to fully automate like a gold mine or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be amazing.
Because that was the thing, like on Elk Mountain, literally by the time I had a truck get from the wash plant to the bottom of the pit, the next truck had it would have chewed up, the wash plant had chewed up all the dirt. You couldn't actually keep it full enough to keep it going.
I wonder what's happened with Terrafarm too. He's still floating about. He's... Again, I think he just got busy in real life.
Yeah. Catch you later, Thomas. Nice to have you, mate. And hello, Elsinore. How you doing? Welcome along.
Yeah, Elsinore's in here too. Welcome, mate. Nice to see you. Raznak, good to see you, buddy. How you doing?
Hey, Raz. Watching both streams at the same time. Nice, of course. You can do that through Lazy Goat. There's a pinned link or !multi.
I would like to see Millennial Farmer map back, yes. I would like to see a Millennial Farmer as a 4X. MRG, you still here?
he had talked in FS19 about doing a Lowry Minnesota map.
Yeah.
Hey Blood Wolf, welcome. William Baker, how you doing? Just came across from FSG. Nice. Thanks for stopping in here as well. I see a Facebook post from Mappers Paradise that they were converting the sheds where they were finishing the Millennial Farmer shed pack, but then they were working on something completely separate from Farming Simulator.
Oh, okay.
So
MRG's just said, I just released a map, stop harassing me.
well, while we're harassing MRG, American Farming win.
Yeah.
Hey?
Because he keeps on jumping back and doing FarmSim maps.
I know. And then he shows us all this cool stuff that American Farming's going to bring out and teasing us.
A 4X Welco would be good, wouldn't it? Whew, imagine that.
What is that combine doing up there? I preempted it coming all the way down here to start a new land, and now it's hanging out up that part of the field.
Which one? The first combine? Oh yeah, he's still got a little narrow bit. He'll come up to you next. because those headlands were so big.
That's right. Let's have a look.
All MRG's given us is a wink. It'll be ready when it's ready.
Yeah. There's no release dates unless they have been announced. Well, he's this is controversial. FarmCon weekend.
He says, I hear that American farming game's going to be pretty neat with all those American brands they got.
Indeed.
Just like my map. Yeah, just like my map. MRG's taught me everything I know,
Yeah.
including how to release a map. Perfection takes time, Mark. Perfection takes time.
Alright, my grain cart's going to be in the way now.
Yeah, I keep doing that as well. You think you pulled away, out of the way, and then no.
And equally, I'm not going to be able to unload that combine as it goes down and opens the land up anyhow, so I'll go to the other end of the field. Spectate again.
There's a lot hanging around in this farming lark.
Hey Derek, how you doing, mate? With 4 monitors, Elsinore. I have 1 stream on the right, 1 stream on the centre. Nice. What do you do on the other 2? Play?
The best way to do it.
Wonder what the bonus pack will be. What are the thoughts? And I'd given up trying to guess what their DLCs are going to be, Kevin.
That's so much to do with balers.
I heard there's not enough grassland equipment in the game yet. So.
A few mowers, a few balers. I don't think we've done any of that for a while. I tried to have a discussion with somebody in my chat when I did my preview vid. I said that because predominantly the modders focus on the big equipment, combines, things like that. So that's why you don't see as much grassland stuff. So I can maybe see why maybe Giants compensate that way, but also the brands approach Giants and say, if we give you a lump of money, will you put this in the game? So they kind of have to say yes, right? From a commercial perspective.
From a commercial point of view, absolutely. Yep.
It's a business at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yep, and they've only got so many staff to make models and all that sort of thing too.
Yeah. That's why it kind of bugs me a bit when I like, oh, modders do it better than Giants, and you're like, well... But also, the two have to work in harmony, right?
You think back last year, we got Vermeer, AGI. You'd argue the Kubota was a US focused. Well, it wasn't big, but it's focused around the US Kubota market.
Very much, yeah, very much so. Very good, Raz. I like that. Raz says Giants is like a second wife. I just assume they're getting their money.
Funny. I mean, it's not your money, is it? It's hers.
Yeah. Yeah, what makes you assume that it was ever your money?
What map do you recommend for a root crop farm?
Ooh.
I like
Carmston.
Carmston, you reckon?
Yeah, big fields at Carmston. And it's potato-y part of the world.
Yeah, right. Apologies to anyone who lives in that part of the world. You're not all potatoes.
Bunch of potatoes.
I was going to say Stone Valley because it's some big square, good shaped fields. Square fields are always good for root crops.
So MRG says they do need to work in harmony, but Giants' documentation on modding and mapping, like how to do everything, is severely lacking. I think that is a very valid point as well. Yeah. They could do so much to assist the modding community without you know, capturing all of that knowledge they've got.
It's changing angles because I thought that'd be a pretty cool screenshot, but then I tabbed out. Yeah, it'll be pretty.
Yeah, it's kind of.
It's the changes they make, doesn't it?
It is, yeah, yeah. I think you're right.
Like you start hearing people saying, "Oh, my mod's been rejected because now they want to have a single texture atlas rather than a whole lot of individual textures." Well, have they actually told their modders and shared that information with them, or have they just made a decision and that's just how it is?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Clutch was saying yesterday, and I agree, less machines, more features, Raz says. See, the problem with that is you can't put, I think, game improvements into DLCs and expect people to... But you remember the uproar with the passenger? Imagine if they started adding really cool new features in, but you had to pay for them. That's my concern.
The machinery's justified the updates, isn't it? Like Goreville bringing the auto-load bale sheds.
Yeah.
You didn't need to have the Goreville stuff to be able to use that, but...
Yeah. I think, yeah, it's a shame because you would just... I think a lot of people would get really upset, wouldn't they?
But like...
I think that's why they hold them back. I get it, they did it for Platinum, and there's different stuff in Platinum. And I'm sure we'll see another raft of stuff with the next map as well. MRG says it could wreck a lot of mods as well if you put game changes in.
That's true. I mean, just look at the texture shader issue that came about 6 weeks ago. This map looked like the ocean when I first loaded it up.
It did, didn't it? Yeah. But it's also a shame though you kind of can't evolve the game as quickly then.
Yeah.
Because, you know, especially if they're on a 3-year cycle now. We know they're not going to release a new game this year.
Yeah.
Whereas in the old days it would have been every second year, but they've also got a 3-year cycle now. So you're kind of waiting 3 years for stuff when you see what, well, even that map, the map that shall not be named, you know, the difference in the way that looked from any other FS map other than Silver Run, you know, you could really imagine what that could look like in, you know, if everybody had access to all of that stuff, which they will at the start of the next game, but then again, hopefully we'll have moved on again.
Yeah, there'll be more changes. I think they've changed more in 22 already than they ever did in 19. It's life cycle too, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Same goes for pumps and hoses. I love pumps and hoses. I think I might be in the minority though.
Every time I've sat down to try and use it, something just hasn't quite worked for me, and I've just got frustrated with it. Thought, nah. Better things to do with my time.
It's one of those, if you don't use it a lot, you forget all the commands and stuff. It takes you 20 minutes. I actually... On that Bally Spring episode a few weeks ago, I actually went back and watched my video from when it came out because I couldn't remember how to do anything. I'm just going to reload.
If only someone had done a tutorial video on how to use this.
Yeah.
Worst part would have been if you said that you did a... Oh, I didn't quite get full. If you did a YouTube search for pumps and hoses tutorials and then watched your one because you saw it.
Yeah, I know, right? Trasseur, it would be nice if they could add auto-driving courseplay into the next case. Unfortunately, it's... I don't think it'll be possible while things are on console. From us, well,
it's an input. It's an input problem.
There's just not enough keys.
There's not enough keys and controls on a controller to be able to have all of those inputs.
Yeah, you'd have to run a keyboard on a console to be able to do it.
Or compromise on other keybinds.
Yeah. Or you have to press 7 buttons to activate something.
Yeah. I mean, there might be a way you could do it. You know, you could have have to use a button that cycles through modes, and so you go from driving mode to courseplay mode to auto drive mode to whatever else.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so it's about making it still intuitive and user friendly without making it
and it's still
cumbersome.
quite processor intensive, isn't it? Now, I'm sure new gen consoles will be able to handle it, no worries. But I fully expect they're going to drop support for PS4 and
100%.
Xbox One in the next game.
Considering Sony and
I'd be
Microsoft are already
kind of
working on their next
disappointed if
gen.
they don't. Yeah. I'd be kind of disappointed if they don't, because it's holding back the game a bit. Consoles and their lack of buttons. Damn those consoles.
What do people think of the proliferation of Unreal capacities and mods and even new map releases? So long as there's a realistic option. I think that's what Giants' way have always been, isn't it? As long as there's something realistic with it. The unrealistic is an option and a choice, but the default position has been to try and make things realistic.
Yeah, neither of us play that way really, although you've been playing with the sped up stuff for your Western Aussie 16X.
Oh yeah, we did on that. Yeah,
just because you kind of have to, right?
Yeah, I'm Spring Creek now too. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of the limit for all those ones. But to be fair, that wasn't my choice either.
Yeah,
it was just the way the guys had set it up, and if they were comfortable playing that way, I'd join in. But if I was doing it myself, like when I did do West Aussie in 19, I didn't do any cheaty stuff. So, well, I mean, sorry, I use courseplay and auto drive heaps, which is cheating. So.
Yeah, technically it is, isn't it?
It technically is. You're just a farm manager.
You could argue the toss that, yeah, you're a farm manager and you're just telling your staff where to go, but...
Right, I don't think there's much point in me bringing the other grain cart down there, is there? I'm going to get that. I mean, they've only got 2.5 passes, haven't they?
Combine's kind of...
stuck in a tree.
Introduced himself to a tree. Well, Kevin says, FSG... Giants have already confirmed this is the last FS for old gen. There we go then. Good. Not good. That's not what I meant. I'm not anti-console, but I am anti development of the game at a pace it should be at.
Right, I might just drive this one.
How much in it?
40%, 7,000 litres.
That's enough.
Considering the other one's not going to actually harvest anything.
Oh yeah, it's just gonna roll up the edge.
This is going to work out pretty much bang on perfect for me to pack things up and...
Oh, it really is, isn't it?
Go spend the day at football. I got a confession. I was refereeing my son's game yesterday and I made one of the players on the other team cry.
Did you?
He kept on telling me that the players were offside, and I offered him the whistle.
Yeah, stay in your lane, son. Stay in your lane.
I did feel bad, I must admit. It was not my intention.
Well, Tyler, you've got at least another 18 months yet before the new game's released, if not longer. So don't worry too much.
$2 a day over the next 450 days, and I'm sure you'll be saved up enough for a new console.
There you go. That's a really good point, Args. We can get to the argument now that PCs cost more than the new gen consoles as well. I keep having that discussion with folk.
I was going to say you can't edit your videos, but you can. But
yeah, I'll always say you can buy a cheap PC and upgrade bits to it, and you can do so much more than play games on it. You could learn to mod.
You can.
Or learn Photoshop, or learn how to edit and do your own vids. And
play on bigger maps.
yeah. Download random mods from strangeitch.io websites.
Or random mods from other websites which give you a strange itch.
Yeah. Yeah. Incognito mode for that one, Args. When are we getting you up to speed with Houdini? I tell you, man, I am desperate to find the time to do it. Desperate. It looks so good. Your vid, we were saying actually before.
We were talking about it earlier, yeah.
Ola, that your vid, with all the tools rolled into one, is just... Anybody who has an appreciation for modding will just kind of be in awe of what you've managed to do with those tools. So yes, sign me up for the Ola University. Well, when you see Args, when you come down and stay at my folks before we fly out to Munich, I want to do a map of where I live.
Oh yeah.
So you'll actually get to see it, and you can tell me whether or not I'm wasting my time or it's a good idea. It would be pretty unique.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. So, I actually have no idea. I know you've booked flights for us. Are we flying out on the Friday morning?
Friday, yeah, about 11 AM.
Okay. Direct to Munich.
Direct to Munich.
And then you've
got a car.
Got a car.
I'll drive. You can drive if you want.
I know. As long as you open the doors for me, I let you drive all the time.
Oh, okay. I see.
If we can pull up outside Deutzfahr and you can hop out, and I mean, you are the transporter after all.
Do you want me to drive like him as well? I'll move to Oslo in a heartbeat, Ola.
Actually, I noticed there's actually an Audi experience thing at Munich Airport.
Oh, is there?
Might have a
there you go.
Jason Statham certified at A6 or whatever it was he was driving.
They'll teach you how not to use indicators and blow your engine after 5,000 miles. I will never buy an Audi in my life. My sister bought one, and after 5,000 miles, she the engine went pear-shaped.
Is that right?
And they said it was, she was putting loads of oil in it, and she said she put it in, she goes, look, it's not right, it's just not right, you shouldn't be having to put this much oil in.
Shouldn't have to put any oil in it after 5,000 miles.
And the engine seized, and they refused to fix it, and she had to pay for it.
Wow.
And she was like, I did nothing wrong, I didn't drive it stupidly, there was clearly a fundamental problem with the car, and they just went, no.
Wow.
So, yeah. And I have a few other mates who've had really bad problems with Audis, so...
I have heard bad things about them.
It's the same with Nissan. Sometimes I think you're just unlucky, aren't you, right? Just
sometimes.
God of a car.
But it's the follow-up as well, it's the experience with it, isn't it? You know, when they're that adamant that, no, it's not your fault. Like, we had our car had done 30,000 Ks, 16, 20,000 miles, and it, the water pump failed on it.
Yeah, that shouldn't...
Well, it had an intermittent fault, but yeah, you'd think so. But they, no arguments, took it in, it was replaced within a day, and they extended the warranty based on that.
Nice. Didn't drive stupidly as a Statham fan. He's a very talented driver. It was diesel FarmSim. Oh, Ola's getting all the sci-fi nerds. You're getting Fortnite players and the Modern Warfare players, Ola, on your course. No simulator purists. talented, but you got to admit you're rough on a car. Yeah, it's not my own. Kevin W, I am going to FarmCon this year. Yes, indeed. With Mr. Args in tow.
Yep. 2 weeks. 2 weeks today, in fact. The FarmCon.
Yep.
So, what is it? It's 10 to 9 my time, and 2 hours and 2 weeks will be just about rolling down the runway in Palmerston North, heading to Auckland.
How long's that, flight-wise?
About an hour.
Right, okay, not bad.
That's the shortest of our flights.
That's the easy bit.
That is the easy part. I think we're going to catch up with Mr. Chinook at Auckland Airport. He's going to come and have lunch with us.
Oh, nice. Well, he'll just kind of press the auto direct traffic button. Hope all the planes land.
Yeah. No, he's not any help with us because he works through New Zealand and we're only flying domestically with him. So.
Right, this is us.
It is us. Perfect timing.
Perfect timing indeed. 5 minutes to spare. Not enough time to. We could start sticking stuff over to the other field.
I moved the other 2 combines over that way, so.
Oh, I am sliding. That's because I think the.
Oh, you have got a good slide on.
The auger. I think the auger pipe. If you catch the auger pipe on the edge of the trailer, I think that's. Maybe what happens. You would like to see more car and truck brands in the next FS like Ford, DAF and Scania. It is all down to whether or not Ford, DAF and Scania want to be in the game. So, the more popular it gets, I think we've seen that with FS22, the more popular it gets, the more chance you are of getting those things. But
Right,
there we go. I'm going to send him, even though he's not full.
Alright, where are we? We're there, they're all up there.
I'm going to get back off the road here. Let the truck go past. I'll sneak across the field. What brands would I like? I agree with you, Kevin. I would love to see Ford as an official brand. That would be awesome, because there's some lovely old stuff, plus trucks, plus... That would be great. Oh, all the traffic just disappeared.
Yeah, we had traffic issues at the intersection with the truck, so I turned it on and off.
Right, I got you.
And now it's now it's struggling to catch up.
Right, where did you leave the combines, Args? Are they still over here?
They're just on the edge of the other field. Just thought I'd park them in there.
Oh, yeah. Right, you popped them over already.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll leave them there then. That's fine.
Are we flying to Loungen, meeting FSG, then going on to Scotland after vice versa, Derek? So I am going to Scotland first. We'll be in Scotland next Tuesday. Monday night, sorry. Monday night.
Yep, Monday night.
And then we fly out from Manchester on Friday morning to Munich. And then have the weekend and drive up to Loungen. We'll drive to Deutzfahr. Because I can say that properly.
Because nobody can pronounce that name.
and then we will... Then Mrs. Argsy and I are staying in Munich for a few extra days afterwards, and we're flying out direct from there back to New Zealand. If I'd have known that Farmer Cop and DJ were planning to go to Scotland and that afterwards, I might have done it the other way around, but...
Yeah, you don't want to meet them.
Nah, well, I'm going to meet them. I'll probably, you're probably right. Probably after spending a couple of days in their company, I'll be like, thank goodness I'm not going to Scotland.
They're staying in a castle. They asked if they could stay in a castle.
Did they?
As a joke.
Yeah.
So, I found them a castle.
And they're staying in a castle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's classic.
Like 10 a penny up here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Around every corner of the castle. Go. Just cut out this little corner here.
That's keen. I mean, if you want to keep, if you want to keep streaming, you don't stop on my behalf.
Oh, I've got a Generations to edit. I'm trying to decide whether I do that now or tomorrow after we've recorded.
I think you should try and do some of it.
Raznak says, I haven't been the same. This is after meeting DJ and Pharmacop. I haven't been the same since. I even limp now for some reason.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people there this year. Mr. CDP's going. Virtual Farmer's
Farmer
going to be there. Yeah, it's going to be mad. There's going to be more content creators than attendees.
Attendees, yeah. It'll be fun. It'll be good fun. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to 2 weeks of summertime too. With it's been cold here the last few days, which is nice. It's been it's been those icy cold mornings, and then you get the beautiful days though. So it hasn't been too bad.
I think you might have missed the best of it. It's been glorious. It's been glorious here the last 2 weeks, but I think it might be a bit showery. It'll still be warm.
Yeah,
It's going to be nice.
Yeah.
So. Right, Alex, go play some football.
Well, I'm going to coach and ref some football. But yes, we're off to that.
Same thing. Right?
Try and take a trip down to the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang Castle, Derek. That's on the list of things to do. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what the weather's like. If it's nice while we're in Munich, we'll definitely... That is on the cards.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you, FSG. That was fun.
Definitely.
Always.
No, pleasure.
We'll catch
that was really good fun.
Catch in about 12 hours to do it all again.
Yeah, we'll do it all again.
Thank you, everyone who's tuned in.
Yep, thanks everyone.
With streams.
Nice to see you all. Appreciate you taking time out your Saturdays to or Sunday mornings to hang out with us.
Yes.
And we'll see you again
soon.
soon.
Catch you again soon.
Live in less than 2 weeks.
Yeah,
you might see.
I'll probably
in the same room.
I'll probably do a live stream on Wednesday night with Spring Creek, but that'll be it for me. Next one will be from the other side of the world.
Yes, indeed.
Right.
Love you too, MRG. Yeah, have a good one, everyone.
All right.
Args, I'll see you later.
Yeah, we'll catch you soon.
Yeah, have a good day.
All right. Bye all. See ya.
Cheers, folks.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.